I'm going to show you how to replace the cold water cartridge in this Moen kitchen faucet. First step, make sure your water's turned off. We have. Second step, make sure your sinks are blocked so you don't drop any hardware. Third step, remove the decorative cap, or sometimes they're attached with a set screw. This case, there's a Phillips head screw that goes right through the cartridge. We're going to loosen that screw up and remove this decorative handle. Couple things we want to pay attention to. You want to pay attention to the position that the handle is facing at the time that you remove it, because you want to reinstall facing the same direction. So we're just going to stage that right there. Second thing you want to pay attention to is on the cartridge itself, there's this little piece that sticks out. You want to pay attention because that's going to depend on which way your handle turns. In this case, it's facing directly to the right. Next step, there's a brass retaining nut. You want to loosen it up with a set of channel locks. Be gentle. You do not want to bend that retaining nut because the cartridges do not come with a new one. Next, you're going to wiggle back and forth ever so slightly, at the same time pulling up. There we go. You're going to have a little bit of water backflush, but that's not a problem. Don't worry about that. That's absolutely normal. Next, you're going to take your cartridge and you're going to slide it into the position, being mindful of what direction the little outcropping piece is. You want to fully seat it so that all O-rings are seated. That's about right. Now we want to take this brass retaining nut right over the top. Make sure you don't cross thread it. It should thread on very smoothly. There's 2 O-rings on your cartridge that are going to ensure you get a good seal. You just want to gently tighten that brass retaining nut down until it tightens up. There we are. Next step, take your handle. Be mindful of the position it was in. It should slide right over the top. If you have it in the right position, it should pretty well slide. It might be off just a hair. Let's see. Circle side is there. Circle side's there. All right, there we go. So we got it in position, and you see we have the motion that we should have. Next step is to take your screw, and it's a long-winded screw. Hold your handle firm and start screwing that in. It's going to go right into the top of that cartridge, and you'll feel it when it stops. If you think you're not quite there yet, you can stop and make sure you still have movement in your handle, and just keep on going. When it's tightened down, the handle will no longer have any up and down movement. We still have a little bit more, so we need to keep on going. Be sure to keep constant pressure. You don't want to strip those screws out. Now you can see we're nice and tight. There's no upward movement, and things are looking good. Let's go ahead and put our decorative cap on. Go under the sink. We'll turn our water supplies back on. Do a leak check. No leaks. We'll turn our water on. We should get a little bit of air. There we go. Now, that's all there is to it. This repair took about 4 minutes, 5 minutes. I've done several of these. To the novice, this should be no more than a 10-minute job. Don't call a plumber if you have a leaking faucet. You can fix it with this quick and easy step. Have a good day.